Welcome back to Giant Monster Games! My name is Adrian. We're playing Cats again today. And we won the die roll, by the way. So I actually really would like to keep this opening hand. It seems fantastic. We have Loam Lion, we have some other cool line over here, or cat, Pridemate, and we're going to keep this. It's Qasali. I'm not even actually sure how to pronounce this guy's name, by the way, which I'm sure you know. You saw the video of me attempting to butcher this guy's name real bad. This guy right here. Qasali? Qasali? I'm going to pronounce it really bad. I'm just going to call it Pridemate. And I'll call the other one Ajani's Pridemate. This will just be regular Pridemate. And Sacred Foundry right off the bat tapped. Okay, well, opponent doesn't like to pay life, apparently. Which I understand. I'm not the best fan of paying life for... Actually, I don't really mind paying life. I take that back. I don't mind paying life for anything. And we will, again, reveal the forest, which is fine by me. Let's get the Fleecemane Lion in here. Fleecemane Lion being a 3/3. Seems fun. And then ship it to our opponent's turn, nice and quick. We're kind of playing nice and fast here. Got some good tempo, some good speed of play here. Now, the big thing about Cats, by the way, like you guys see this, it's a $40 deck. It is, I mean, it has competitive things to it, but it is not a hyper competitive deck. Let's be honest. Before we start judging, not a hyper competitive deck. I also can't. This is sad. My Fleecemane Lion can't just swing in. Hey, Enter the Unknown. That's exciting. Do I play Enter the Unknown right now? I think I do. I think I do. Why not? Why wouldn't I? And maybe we'll reveal a land. That'd be really cool. Land? I'd be very happy revealing a land. We have another cat. Another cat on top. I think it can go to the graveyard. Mostly because we can cast it out of the graveyard. So why not do that? And I guess we'll just play down the forest and then... Did we play the Pridemate? Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's play the Pridemate. Oh, you need to be white. Again, why doesn't it just automatically select the color you need? It knows that there's only one white mana symbol. It knows that you can't not do that. And I guess I still can't swing it with this guy. So we're just going to hang out. It's out of bolt range now, though, which is nice. Which is very nice. So something to keep in mind. So more mana ramp. This could be the land destruction mana ramp deck. Or land destruction deck, which would be less fun for us. Mind you, we should be able to go fisticuffs with the land destruction deck. We do have enough, especially early game cats, to kind of warrant some good survival skills. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we draw into another land. If we draw into another land, we're looking golden. If we don't, we can always just play Sacred Cat out of the graveyard. That is an option. Also play Loam Lion. Actually, Loam Lion might have been, that's about the same. I'm saying Loam Lion might have been a better bet. Or we'll just draw a Loam Lion, which also technically works. And cancel that. Let's actually go to combat. Swing in with both these guys. Going to combat. Attack with all creatures. He's obviously going to block the 4/4. And then we're going to play double Loam Lion. Double Loam Lion. Because they're going to come in as 2 3s, which is exciting for me. Obviously blocking here. I guess we could have made him sacrifice it, actually. Ooh, should I have done that? Could have. It would have slowed him down a little bit. But I think actually playing double Loam Lion is actually going to be better. Better in the long run. Yeah. I mean, we had the option to make him sacrifice his Wall of Roots because it blocked. But I think this is actually better. Better play, if you ask me. And then ship it to our opponent's turn. The nice thing as well, we still, if he actually plays some kind of, like, enchantment or artifact, we can still... sack this guy to blow it up. Oh. Actually, I just realized we should have attacked alone with Fleecemane Lion because it would have been a 5/5. Well, you live and learn. You live and learn sometimes. Totally misplay on my part. I'm sure you guys are going to be like, hey, you misplayed that. And I'm going to say, you're right. I did misplay that. I should have just attacked him with just the Loam Lion. Because he would have actually got +1/+1. He would have been a 5/5. Which means we would have killed the Wall of Roots anyways. Yeah, well, we got in 2 damage. It's okay. And our opponent blew up. Path to exiled our Loam Lion away. It's not the end of the world. Not fun, but not the end of the world. So what is our opponent playing now? What do they got in mind? What is their line of play? So there goes the -1 to -0/-1 counter. Oh, Eternal Witness. He's going to grab the path back. Not the most fun thing for us. So it's going to go back to his hand. He could technically play it right away. Could. probably won't. He'll probably save it for something else that's big, like Regal Caracal would be a smart call on his point, but you never know. He might get hasty, might want to blow up one of these Loam Lions or, you know, blow up this guy. It is also possible. I'm gaining 4 life. He is playing some weird flicker deck. That's what's happening here. Just realizing what's gonna happen. He's gonna have like Flicker Wisp or something of the sort, and he's gonna flicker this guy once it gets down to like 1 health, gaining more mana, which is always fun. We need another land, and or I think another land is gonna be the way we're gonna need to go here. And the big problem we have right now is he has Path in hand. So playing Regal Caracal will actually just mean we get to lose it. So let's go to combat. Swing with just this guy, I think. Swing with 1 because he's gonna get +1/+1. So he's actually gonna be a 3/4 because he get exalted. So that's good. That's very good. Whenever a creature attacks alone, he gets +1/+1. And then we will probably Celestial Flare whatever he blocks with. I think. It doesn't block anything. He takes the damage. Fair enough. Well played, good sir. Well played. And let's run out the Sacred Cat and then ship it to our opponent's turn. If he attacks him with anything, which he probably won't, I don't see why he would want to. I mean, we favorably trade both these ways. Yeah, we'll see. We can always, again, we have Celestial Flare up. We can technically make him sacrifice an attacker or blocker. I kind of want him to burn off his Path to Exile, to be honest. Will he burn it off? We don't know. Pia and Keel. Pia and Kern, actually. Well, that's a thing. So, and again, if he has a flicker deck, if he has a way of flickering stuff, that's going to be scary. He's going to be creating a whole bunch of Thopter tokens. Not what I thought of as a good time. Well, we can now Oblivion Ring. And we're going to Oblivion Ring this thing away. Because we need to. We have to do it. Yeah, so go like that. Goodbye. Thanks for coming out. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, though. And I guess we then go to combat again, and we swing it with just the Loam Lion again. The other option is to swing in with the Sacred Cat, but I'd rather not. Rather not swing in with the cat again because it'll die no matter how he blocks with these two guys. I'd much rather swing with the 3/4, force him to take either 3 damage, or have to trade double. Or trade single, I guess, with the Flyer, but probably not with the Flyer. No, I guess he's going with Flyer. I mean, if I was him, I would hold up the Flyers and I'd use them just to, like, just constantly get small damage in. Small damage, ding, 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 every turn. I guess not, though. Doesn't want to go that way, which is fine by me. I am okay with it. Again, I'm just kind of waiting for him to, like... he also has a Pridemate. Huh. Well, that's a thing. That is a thing that happens. By that, I mean he's going to sacrifice and get his Oblivion Ring gone, make my Oblivion Ring go away, get back P and Keel, and do that stuff. I just realized, by the way, I jumped into another match immediately after the last game I played, and I still don't have... my Dusk Dawn in the sideboard. I'm playing again with no Dusk Dawn. Well, I get super forgetful. I usually am recording like 2 or 3 games in a row, try and get a couple games up and running, and then I actually have like backlog. So, because I mean, again, Dusk Dawn would be really good in this deck. And he's attacking with just a Thopter. Sure, I'll take the 1 damage. This guy's gonna be better for something else. And I'm surprised he hasn't popped this guy already. I guess he can do it on his turn. Technically. No, we can't do it on his turn anymore. Curiouser and curiouser. Spellskite. Change target to that. Well, that's a thing. Spellskite's always fun. And going to my turn. Plains. Again, opponent has... I guess we could play the Regal Caracal actually right now. I guess we play it right now. Mostly because, I mean, he does have words. He does have a Path to Exile, so this thing's going to go away next turn. But we're going to swing in with everything right now. So he creates 2 tokens, which are fun. And do we just swing in with everything? And we could. I don't see why not, actually. So, okay, attack with everything. Begin combat, attacking with all creatures. There you go. This is a 2/2 as well, so he could technically favorable trade it with someone else, which I'm actually okay with, because we're going to gain a whole bunch of mana. And he's either going to take, or a whole bunch of life, I mean. So he's either going to take a bunch of damage, because this is going to get Path next turn, which is fine. I mean, not amazing, but fine. And let's see how this plays out. See how it plays out. So Spellskite is going to go here. Oh, and he's actually going to... Oh, he's trading up with this guy. Wow. Really surprised. I thought he would blow up the Oblivion Ring. Maybe he doesn't realize that this guy blows up Oblivion Ring. I'm very surprised by that, because he doesn't have the mana for it either. Oh, no, he does. He has Wall of Roots. He does have Wall of Roots. If I had an extra mana up, that would have been amazing to Celestial Flare, make him sacrifice one of these two guys. No, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. Weird. Super weird. I don't get it. I'm confused and scared a little bit. Mostly confused, though. So this guy's going to go right away. Maybe he has something amazing in hand? I thought he would actually minus the... Oh, can he only do it? He can only do it once each turn. So he could do it on my turn. Yeah, he could have done it. He could have totally sacrificed this guy. Just taken... Get rid of this. Oh, he skipped right through damage. So he's going to scoop it up. Lame. Lame. Actually, that sucks. Oh, yeah, going to sideboard. Apparently, it skipped through his damage. He didn't actually have... He probably just hit a button. Did what I do all the time. Okay. Brave the Elements doesn't seem like it's amazing here. Witchbane Orb, do you seem good? No, I don't think you seem very good. Doesn't have any black or red permanents again. I am really tempted to Brave the Elements. But I don't really know what we'd put in. Take it out instead of Brave the Elements. So we put in 2 Brave the Elements. Take out the Healer. Take out the Regal Caracal. And I think we just run her back like that. Yeah, I think that's the way it's going to go. Not the best thing. I mean, if I had Dusk Dawn, I would probably throw in at least 1 Dusk Dawn. But I don't have it, so we didn't get to put it in. Sad face me. This seems like a solid opening hand. We have both color mana. We have turn 1 plays. We have turn 2 plays. We have turn 3 plays. And we have turn 3 option plays. This is actually surprisingly good. I think we're going to keep it. We're going to keep it. We're going to call it a keeper. Just like my fiance. And Birds of Paradise. Nice. Mana ramp. Early turn mana ramp. We kind of know what he's trying to do here. Mana ramping, that is. And we are going to... Spear Heliod. Oh, man. It's like Christmas. Red or green, white Christmas. That's what it is. Actually, here's a little fun fact for you. A fun little story. When I first started playing Magic, because when you first start playing Magic, when you're younger, or I guess you don't have to be young to learn to start playing Magic for the first time. When you first start playing Magic, you usually start gravitating towards like 1 or 2 or 3 colors, and you kind of like learn like, oh yeah, I really like these colors and these kind of ways of playing. And for me, 100% green-white was the thing I loved. I loved the kind of life gain, big Timmy creature stuff. Later on, learning that Stream of Life, which is 1 green X, pay X and gain X life, is not a good card. And we're gonna go Fleecemane Lion, run her down. We need to whenever your opponent casts a spell during your turn, which we're not gonna do very often. He gets to create a guy, and this is whenever it dies, or when it dies. So we're going to Oblivion Ring it into Oblivion. Oblivion Ring it into Oblivion, I know. Exciting times. So, what are foothills? Oh, this is a forest. Interesting. Enter the battlefield, you may reveal a tree folk from your hand. If you do... what is this? And you get so it's a pain land that also creates green. So it's an Abzan land. Neat. For tree folk. Very neat, actually. Haven't seen that. I don't think I've ever actually seen that land before. Wonder if it's expensive. I want to build with it. Abzan deck? What are we talking about? Abzan deck? And does our opponent swing in? I don't think you'd want to swing at this. And we're gonna Oblivion Ring this thing away. Otherwise, we're gonna have to start dealing with Voice of Resurgence being a pain in our butt. So, I mean, the other option is to Spear Heliod, technically. Or Pride Sovereign. I think think it's just going to be Oblivion Ring. The thing is, if we swing in and he dies, he still gets this big, scary creature thing. So you're going to take away the Voice of Resurgence. Because Voice of Resurgence is being exiled, not dying, he doesn't get his token. Which has power and toughness equal number of lands he controls, I think it is. Equal the number of creatures you control. So it would actually be a 3/3 at this time. And then we, being the spry little whippersnappers we are just going to attack him with Fleecemane Lion. Because either he trades here, or trades this guy up, gets rid of this guy, or takes 3 damage. We're happy with both. Both options seem very good to us. And then next turn we have 2 options. So next turn we can either play Pride Sovereign, which is not a bad option, or we can play Spear of Heliod. Really depends. Oh no, we can't play Spear of Heliod because we don't have white. Because we're playing a budget mana base, because it's a $40 deck. So that's a thing. It's a thing that happens once in a while. So yeah, Spear of Heliod, not an option right now. Regal Caracal, also not an option. We need to draw, well, other than the fact we need to draw 2 more lands. Still, it's white. If we draw into Forest, not going to help us out. Mind you, pretty unlikely we're going to draw into Forest. Hey, Siege Rhino. Man, I love Siege Rhino. I want to put it in a deck really badly. Especially if he's playing indeed a Flicker style deck. That's really good. Really good value. Okay. Enter the Unknown seems fun. Do I? Yeah, I play Enter the Unknown. And I play it on this guy. We play Enter the Unknown because if we draw land, awesome. Yes. Oh, we have another Enter the Unknown. It's like, I know we're playing Enter the Unknown. Do we play another Enter the Unknown? I think we put it on top. Am I okay with drawing another Enter the Unknown is the question. I think the answer is yes. I think the answer is indeed yes. We don't have land to play, unfortunately. But we can play Fleecemane Lion. We can play another one. Why don't we just do that? And unfortunately, we don't have enough to swing at this guy favorably. So we're not going to do that. We're just gonna go like this. Ship it to our opponent's turn. See what happens. See what happens. Again, I don't really need... Oblivion Ring is better for Voice of Resurgence rather than Siege Rhino. Because if we play anything on our opponent's turn, which we don't really... I guess we have a couple things. This is just like a value Jund deck, it looks like. No, 4-color value... It's a 4-color deck. He's playing a 4-color zoo deck kind of thing. Neat. Don't really see that very often because the mana base is really hard to build. Because it's really easy to build a deck that just screws you over rather than letting you do what you want to do. Okay. So... we need land. We're not going to draw into land. We're going to draw into another... Enter the Unknown, which we're going to put on this guy again. Might as well make this guy bigger. And Pride Sovereign goes to the graveyard because I would rather draw land at this point. I would rather draw land. And we don't have more land, by the way. So, what do we do? What do we do? I don't think we do anything. I think we actually just run it to our opponent at this point. Let him swing in. If he swings in with anything, we get to like do the thing where we block it favorably because we have a 5/5 now. Mind you, he could have Path. Path to Exile is a card we know he has in his deck and is likely that he was running it. At this point, it's likely that he has it. If he has Bolt gets rid of these 2 guys. Again, doesn't get rid of this guy. So we're sitting in an okay spot. Decides he doesn't want to swing in. Okay, it's fine. I'm okay with him not swinging in. Oh, he's not swinging in. He's not playing anything because he wants this guy to flip. Which means we technically need to play 2 spells if we want to flip back. Interesting. Well, that's the thing. It's a 4/4, though. Fortified Village, you're going to come in. No. Oh, it actually deals damage. What does it deal? 2 damage target creature, opponent controls. Nice. Okay, well, I think we go like this then. Oh, that's a bad call on my part. Sorry, guys. Should have played Pride Sovereign. Didn't play Pride Sovereign. Wow. Oh, well. Not the end of the world. Not yet, at least. So, next turn we're going to play Spear Heliod, by the way. I should have played Pride Sovereign, by the way, because I would have come in as a, what, 4/4? No, yeah, 4/4. He would have come in as a 4/4. And our opponent's playing something big. Something very big. How big does it get? We're about to find out. It's a very fun little zoo deck he has going on here. I bet you anything this deck was originally designed to be... or could have been designed to be a birthing pod deck. Way back in the day. Super old stuff. super old school. Because Birthing Pod allows you to sacrifice a creature, get a creature with converted mana cost 2 more, and put that into play. So you basically sacrifice this, and you get a 2-drop. Sacrifice this, get a 4-drop. Sacrifice 4-drop, get a bigger drop. Hey, look at that. Search your library. Court of Calling for a 3-drop. So it's going to be Eternal Witness. Probably going to grab... Eternal Witness grabbing Court of Calling. Okay. I mean, why not, I guess? You get an extra creature. Get a little bit of extra value. I mean, if you're going for Value Town, that's how you do it. Court of Calling, do an Eternal Witness to get another Court of Calling back. Kind of just get a free Eternal Witness, really. That's about it. Mind you, I feel like Eternal Witness is better cards you probably could have grabbed with Eternal Witness. Like, again, if you would have had a Path to Exile. Hey, look, there's another one of those fortified villages. Yay. Well, I guess we run her down. And then we have 2 options at this point. We don't have... I mean, again, this is the problem with the budget mana base is at the beginning of the game, if we have this in our opening hand with like a plains or a forest, this comes out untapped, which is nice. Late game, not the case. Now, we have 2 options. We can do play Pride Sovereign, comes in as a 5/5. Or we can play Spear of Heliod, which makes these guys 6/6s, 4/4s, and 2/2s. I think that's the way we're going to go, actually. I think that's a better bet. Better bet. Actually, is it a better bet? For cancel? I don't think it is. I think Pride Sovereign. I think Pride Sovereign is the better bet, actually. Why, you ask? Well, let me tell you why. Because Pride Sovereign comes into play as a 5/5, which is cool, and then we play a Spirit Heliod next turn. He can actually swing in if he really wants. If I really want him to swing in, that is not necessarily if he wants to swing in, if he really wants. The other thing we can also do is make Fleecemane Lion monstrous. That's another completely good option. Becomes indestructible and hexproof, which seems pretty freaking rad to me. Because then he can't Path to Exile it anymore. So here goes Court of Calling, round 2, getting something else big. He needs to... He actually really needs to path one of these guys. Court of Calling for 4. I bet it's another Siege Rhino. This would be my guess. Siege Rhino 2.0. Is it a Siege Rhino 2.0? No, it's a Restoration Angel. Which will probably... Oh, okay. So here we go. He doesn't have any Enter the Battlefield stuff. Sorry, when I say Enter the Battlefield, I mean there's no infinite combos right now. It doesn't have like a Soul Sister or something. So he doesn't going to gain infinite life by having Restoration Angel and like a, I don't know, Feldar Guardian, something like that. So, but this is still going to be very difficult for us right here. Spear of Heliod doesn't look that bad anymore. Because we could have used it to actually get rid of Restoration Angel. Mind you, we would be 1 mana short. Because we need 6 mana to play it and have it up. Which we don't have. He's playing a toolbox deck, which is fun. I love toolbox decks. The problem with toolbox decks is they're not budget by no stretch of the imagination. Court of Calling is not budget. Eternal Witness is not budget. Restoration Angel, not really budget either. So a lot of the cards you want to play in this deck just aren't affordable if you're playing a budget deck. If I'm making a non-budget deck, then yeah, sure, Toolbox Zoo deck seems pretty good. Okay, so okay, well, so he's gonna create a army of Restoration Angels. GG. Okay, GG opponent. There we go. That's what I was actually waiting for. He's just going to create an army of these guys and then swing with them. Okay. We're going to concede this time. Yes, we can always yield to this. And let's concede. Basically, it's constantly, this guy targets here, blah, 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 blah. Goes, until he has enough Restoration Angels. Again. This is the big one, right? If we would have had Dusk Dawn, it would have been awesome. Now, at this point, though, Phyrexian Revoker has to come in. Take another Regal Caracal. We could technically put in Celestial Purge, but there's literally, 2 things I saw that we would target with it? Oh, actually, no. There's tons of things we can target with it. Or can we? No. No, there's not. I was going to say we could target Kiki-Jiki with it, but we can't. Because in response... Actually, we could do it in response to him targeting. So that might actually be a better bet. So let's actually throw in 2 Celestial... Actually, no. We'll just put in 1. Put in 1 Celestial Purge, and we take out Celestial Flare. Just one of them. And what else do we take out? The Pridemage? Do we take out the Pridemage? I think we do. I don't think he's a value enough creature right now. And Brave the Elements, I put them in. I don't actually think it's actually going to be good enough in this exact thing. So in that case, we can actually put in other things. Specifically, put in another Celestial Purge. Actually bring Celestial Flare back in. And I think we run it back like that. Again, I'm really sorry. We should actually have Dusk Dawn, which is right down here for those anyone looking for it. Dusk Dawn, it would have been a good card for this deck, because then we could have been swinging in and letting stuff die and then blowing stuff up. So we could have actually played it in response. Oh no, it's a sorcery, so yeah. Anyways, we're going to play first. We're going to play first. And, ooh, hello. This is a decent opening hand. Not an amazing opening hand, but keepable. Definitely keepable. So it's going to be Plains, Sacred Cat. Ship to our opponent's turn. Second turn, Ajani's Pridemate. Sun Petal Grove, Ajani's Pridemate. Swing for Cat. Gain 1 life. Get a 1/1 counter on Ajani's Pridemate. This is going to be the line of play we're going to go for. And there's his Birds of Paradise. Sure. Kind of an expected first turn play. And, no. Again, if we would have had the Plains still, we would have been able to play Fortified Village. But we don't have it, so we can't. Here we go. Throwing down in Ajani's Pridemate. Going to combat, swinging for 1. An entire 1 damage, I know, insane. And then going to do the thing where we get a counter on this guy. Which means I need to go always yield, always yes. Always yield. Always yes. There you go. And then, let's see what he plays. I mean, if he has another Burst of Resurgence, that's going to suck. We have Celestial Flare and Brave the Elements, technically. But I don't think it's going to help us out too much. It's Wall of Omens. Walling Omens. Omening Wall. Okay. That's fun. In some way or another. Now, if we draw into a Plains or a Forest, we can play Fortified Village for its value, which is nice. If we don't, oh, another Bird's Paradise. Double birds. Interesting. We're going to see what we draw. The next big thing is, what do we draw? Oh, we do draw a Plains. Sweet. So we can play this guy, revealing the Plains. Now, I think we just go combat swing Celestial Flare. I think that's the road to play. It's going to be attack with all creatures, play Celestial Flare, make him sacrifice his Wall of Omens when he blocks the Pridemate. That's the way it's going to be. That's the way it's going to be. Looks like that song by Third Eye Blind. How it's going to be. And does he block anything? No blockers. Neat. Okay, well, that's all. That's cool too. And we're just going to hold up then. We'll Celestial Flare something else down the road, I guess. We'll see what it is. We'll have to wait for him to block something. I guess this is what. Yeah, Celestial Flare. This is one of those cards that, like, this really needs to be Path to Exile. Oh. First strike, Death Touch. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, you may return target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. Sweet amazingness. Sweet amazingness. Toolbox horrific, if you will. Don't see her very much, that's for sure. Alright, well, we have Oblivion Ring, which is also kind of cool. Do we now? I think we just swing with everything. Again, keep swinging. Attack. Attack with everything. We can even double Celestial Flare if we really want. If we feel so inclined. Attack with both these guys. See what our opponent has to say. If he blocks with this girl, he might block the Ajani's Pridemate here. Just to kill it, we'll Celestial Flare it away. Goodbye. Thanks for coming out. Oh. Okay. Let's let you get rid of both these things. Ooh, waiting for him to sacrifice. Check out this. You don't see this coming. Pocket aces, yo. Pocket aces. By pocket aces, I mean pocket Celestial Flares. Got 2. No one saw it coming. It's the world's greatest trick. Probably actually... Oh, no, I guess I had to use both of them, right? Again, it's not... This is not Path to Exile. Oh, he's going to path it. He's going to path it. Oh, you saucy guy. You saucy guy, you. Well, yeah, we're going to do it. And this guy still gets sacrificed. And I guess we get a forest, in case we draw a Loam Lion. Super saucy. All the sauce. So this guy's going to get sacrificed anyways. And sad face Adrian. We lost our Ajani's Pridemate. This deck is more casual. It's made for more, hey, I want to hang out and play a fun deck, not go to an FNM and play super competitive decks. Not saying that we're playing against a super competitive deck. We're playing against a super competitive deck, by the way. And it's just, I mean, okay, come on. Let's seriously, like, the deck we're playing against it's a competitive deck. It's a competitive toolbox deck. Voice Resurgence, stuff like that, right? Craziness. Well, what do we do at this point? I mean, Oblivion Ring is probably going to be best used on Voice Resurgence. Or Scavenging Ooze. Oh, man. Why? Days ain't fun, yo. Days ain't fun. My turn. What do I get? I get a Pride Sovereign, which is actually kind of cool. Kind of cool. I think we're going to go Pride Sovereign. Why wouldn't we? Now, I don't attack him with Sacred Cat because he blocks it, kills it, and then this thing eats it, which is not fun. Right now, he can eat his Wall of Omens and eat his Gisela? Glycia? The Traitor? Okay, well, doesn't seem like the most inventive name. The Traitor. Okay, ship it to our opponent's turn. We don't have enough to play Oblivion Ring. If he does decide he wants to blow something up, we can Brave the Elements to save our Sacred Cat. Sort of. Yes. This have to do damage. Death Touch. Death Touch is if it deals damage. Probably could have just given it a protection from green. Didn't happen. Sad day for me. Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go Oblivion Ring. Do we Oblivion Ring? Do I Oblivion Ring? Can I do this ability at instant speed, or is it at sorcery speed only? I think we could Oblivion Ring. Could Oblivion Ring, getting rid of one of these two guys. I kind of want to keep Oblivion Ring up for something that seems like it's going to be more scary. Actually, no. Oblivion Ring needs to happen now-ish. So Oblivion Ring is going to get rid of Voice of Resurgence, because Voice of Resurgence is scary. Voice of Resurgence is super scary. It gets, if it dies, I mean, we want to exile it obviously, but if it dies, it creates a creature that's going to get out of control, especially in his deck. Our opponent's deck is like super scary, awesome, but super scary. So we're gonna go this way, and then we will possibly. Do we swing it with the Pride Sovereign? I don't think we do. We don't actually swing with the Pride Sovereign. We're going to use it to make a bunch of little token-y dudes. Because we're going to create two of them, and it's going to get bigger, and then make two more, and they're going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Which is fun. Fun for me. Is my definition of fun. So he's going to path his own guy, or he's going to... what? Don't tell me you're going to blow up your Oblivion Ring. I guess you could, actually. Now he's going to Resto Angel it. Huh. I see. I see what you did there. Well, that's fine. Not the end of the world. Not, unfortunately, I mean, not fun, but not the end of the world either. So he is just a Kiki-Jiki away from going infinite, which is scary. It's very scary. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's fun playing against harder decks with this. I mean, again, we're playing a deck that is designed to be fun and interesting and, like, a little more casual. I mean, $40 decks are designed to be a little more casual. And it's fun playing against decks that are really not that. Really not casual. They're made to be stronger. And as long as we can give it a run for its money, that's what really matters here. So here he goes, eating and getting counters. Exciting. Exciting day for us. Whew. How do we get out of this? Yeah, this is my next question. Like, how do we get out of this? Like, we can draw into something that might help us out a little bit here. In a pretty bad situation. And he could probably play Kiki-Jiki, like, right now. Is it a Kiki-Jiki? Kiki-Jiki? No, but it's going to be a Court of Calling for Kiki-Jiki. That is going to be GG. Well, I mean, it was fun. It was fun playing against this. Playing against Toolbox deck. Toolbox combo is always fun. Do we have a response? I think the answer is nigh. Nigh a response. Yeah, there's nothing we can really do. Well, that's been, this has been Cats versus, again, another very strong deck. Until next time, my name's Adrian, this is Giant Monster Games. Thanks for watching, and GG opponent. Gonna concede this one now. That's what I'm doing. Concede game. Okay, conceded. Goodbye. Thanks for watching the videos here on Giant Monster Games. If you want to support the channel directly, we now have a Patreon page which you can go and become part of the broader Giant Monster Games community. Additionally, if you want to see some other awesome videos, you can click right here or right here.